By now, you should know the two essential parts of Flexbox, which are the flex container and flex items, and also the main axis and the cross axis. And in this video, you will learn a property that allows you to have more control over the axis of a flex container. So we saw that if we give to an element a value of flex to its display property, this element will become a flex container, and its direct children are flex items. And by default, the main axis runs from the left to the right and the cross axis from the top to the bottom. Now, what if you wanted the flex items to be positioned from right to left, or maybe from top to bottom or bottom to top? Well, with Flexbox you can do this, and that is by using the flex direction property. This property establishes the main axis, which means it is defining the direction of the flex items. So if you go to the flex container and write here flex direction, then set a value of row, well, nothing happened. That's because by default the flex container has a value of row, which means your flex items will be from left to right. But if you type in here row reverse, now the flex items will be positioned from the right side to the left side. So this is the result of setting a value of row to the flex direction property of a flex container, and this is the result of setting a value of row reverse to the flex direction property of a flex container. There is also another value that you can set. So here if we remove row reverse and set a value of column, using this value, we just change the direction of the main axis and the cross axis. When you set a value of column to the flex direction property of a flex container, the main axis becomes vertical, so it will go from top to bottom, and the cross axis now will be horizontal, so it will be from the left side to the right side. And with this column value, flex items will stack on top of each other. And finally, there is another value that you can use with the flex direction property, which is the column reverse. So basically, it works just like the column property, but it reverses the order of the flex items. So let's recap. The flex direction property can accept 4 different values. The first one is the row, which is the default value. So the row value will align flex items from left to right. Then the second value is row reverse, which basically reverses the order of the flex items on a row. Then the third value is column. This value allows you to align items from top to bottom. And finally, the value of column reverse, which basically works just like column but reverses the order.